Google's broken. I'm sure by now you guys have seen websites that look like this, like this, like this. Well, I've got something that kind of drives that point home even further. Let's do a little Google search. Let's look for the best printer. Let's see what we get here. Of course, the Verge right at the top. This is a great item. Of course, Reddit, Forbes, of course, are all in here. But let's click this number one search result from The Verge. Let's have a look at this. Here's the title: Best Printer 2024, Best Printer for Home Use, Office Use, Printing Labels, Printer for School, Homework, Printer. You are a printer. We are all printers. I see you, Verge. I see you. Okay. They're making a bit of a joke here in this article. So let's keep going through it and let's look at some of these laughable items at the number one search result for what the best printers are for 2024. After a full year of not thinking about printers, the best printer is still whatever random brother laser printer that's on sale. Is that inaccurate? Is it accurate? I'm not really sure, but they didn't, obviously they're not doing any actual tests or anything like that, right? Okay. So I'll go through and I'll point out a few more items in this article. This is basically the remaining part of the actual article. And it's interesting. It's really interesting. The Verge basically calls out affiliate websites. If you read all of this section and then kind of downplays HP as saying, that they're trying to make all the money from ink or whatever. Hey guys, I've got a quick favor to ask. My wife says if I don't double my YouTube subscribers, I can't be a YouTuber anymore. And I have to go out and get a real job. Can you help, please? A quick subscribe, a like, a comment, anything. Just anything to make my wife happy. I love you so much. Thanks. All right, back to the video. We have, it looks like some affiliate links here where you can buy a printer. And then here's the other funny part of the article. Here's what Google Gemini had to say when I asked it about laser printers, which is not worth reading, but which is by definition an incredible example of experience, expertise, authority, and trustworthiness because Google is synthesizing the entire web for this information, right? Isn't that the whole idea of these LLMs, or are we just kind of fooling ourselves? So here you go. The rest of the article is all completely from Google Gemini, which is just regurgitating information, right? Ultimately, the best printer depends on your specific needs. That's the end. That's the end. That's the end of the article. It ends with AI. Really interesting. What else happens with this? Is this actually the best search result? Probably not. What we get is really interesting, right? So people are talking about this. So more people are clicking on this. The brand is solid, right? Verge is a solid brand, but the article is obviously kind of a joke, right? And meant to be a joke, yet is ranking number one. And as more people talk about it, more people are reading it. Google has those signals that like, hey, this is great content. This is part of the new age that we're living in. And I also think on social channels, as socially, we're talking about it like on Twitter and Facebook, sending more traffic to that article, Google is also having those signals. So Google becoming more and more and more algorithm based. This is sitting right up there at the top of what's the best printer in 2024, when in reality, it provides mostly AI information and saying, just use the same printer you've been using, which maybe that's actually the right answer. I mean, maybe that's actually it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What are you seeing? Like, what do you think the future of search is? What do you think is going to happen in the next 6, 12, 18 months, 24 months? What's going to happen? I don't know, but I'm here for the ride. I'm excited to see. All right, talk soon.